Okay. So, hey guys, and welcome to another day in Vlogmas. I think that I'm gonna end up posting this on the second day of Vlogmas, which is today. This is a video pretty much explaining like my diagnosis with gestational diabetes, and honestly you're gonna see like me emotionally break down. You're gonna see me like just feel so many different ways. It's so hard to process, it's so hard to deal with, but in the end I did have a lot to say and a lot of great news, so definitely continue to keep watching for Vlogmas. I think tomorrow's video may be me cleaning out her room, or the video may be like how I told my family, or whatever the case may be. But all of the pregnancy videos are here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get into this video. Okay. Back from the doctor's office. I had to go at 9 and it is 10:42. I went to go get my glucose test and to get blood drawn and to get a shot and to talk with like my midwife and everything like that. So I didn't pass. I didn't pass my glucose test, but I am about to go ahead and do this glucose test. So yay. I do have water, I have books, I have things that I can write with, I have just like a bunch of different things. And as soon as I finish this test, to be honest, I am going to go eat something really good. I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet, but I'm gonna eat something and it's gonna taste really good. Now to fucking go be adults. But I'm hoping that I pass this freaking 3-hour test, because I cannot afford to go back. I cannot do it again. And I know that either if I do fail this one, then I have like gestational diabetes, and that's a whole nother thing. So it's currently 8:23. I have to go to like another part of town, which is about like 20-some minutes away. My appointment's at 8:45, so let's go ahead and get on with this day. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. It's kind of going to be a compilation of different things that I've had to do during my pregnancy. But yeah, pretty much it. I will see you guys when I get done with my test. Of course, that's going to be 3 hours from now, so I will keep you posted. Okay, bye. Keep this going. So, update. I am done with my appointment. It is currently 10:54. If you notice the time. Also, this is for them to check off that we don't have COVID, whatever. Also, if you notice the time, I was supposed to be done like around like 12-ish something, or whatever the case may be. Well, I failed both of my first 2 tests, which was my fasting glucose test and then another glucose test. And basically at this point in time I am diagnosed with gestational diabetes. So which I have been crying, I'm not gonna lie. Like it was very not something that I thought was gonna happen, but it was something that I knew sort of was going to happen. So it was just, I don't know, I feel like it was the last final thing. I feel like, you know, you stress out about certain things all the time. I'm in a park right now and this guy's like walking and he sees me talking to this camera, but whatever. You see like different, I don't know, I've never like really had any friends or family who's ever like had gestational diabetes, so it's kind of a hard pill to swallow. It's kind of a hard thing to swallow. It's a hard thing to deal with. And then on top, hopefully you guys can see me, but I'm getting ready to go back to Jose's sister's house for this, finish up this birthday party and stuff like that. But I don't know, like I had to leave because there's nothing for me to like snack on. There's nothing for me to like munch on. I don't want to eat like pozole twice. So all I've had today I mean, like, my life is really, like, the saddest life. But I did get some bananas, and I got some carrots, and I got some crackers, but I really need to, like, look at the carbs. Okay. So I can't eat these, but it's a good thought. May eat them, like, as a snack after something. I don't know. I just feel like being pregnant is not my favorite thing. It's just not my favorite thing. I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. Like, it just, I don't even know, and I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I had, like, the heat blasting. I don't know if it's just because, like, there's been, like, a lot of, like, things that have happened with the bleeding at the first trimester. Second trimester was awesome. Like, it's just the best thing in the world. But this, like, the third trimester, I feel like now I'm going into a phase where, it's more so, like, dealing with, and I'm about to eat a banana, you guys. Oh, wow, this one just kind of opened for us. Yeah, so I'm in more so a phase where I just don't like it. Like, I just want to be done with pregnancy. I feel like I'm killing my daughter, like, day in and day out, and I don't think anyone understands that. And on top of that, like, you know, you can't have normal baby showers like you would think, right? So all of these things don't help with my emotions. Like, they truly don't. And everyone's trying to be as positive as possible, but I just can't do that. I just can't be positive. I can't, because going to the doctor, getting diagnosed with this condition, like, I literally broke down in the doctor's office. And she's like, are you okay? Is everything alright? I was like, it's just everything. Like, it's literally everything. Everyone has something to say. Everyone feels like you're being a bitch. Excuse my language, but it's really accurate. Everyone thinks that you're being a bitch. Everyone thinks that everything is a problem. So, this is pretty much how it goes. And there's this car that just pulled up right here. But I don't know. It's ridiculous. And I'm to the point where these 10 weeks need to either hurry up. And I feel like I'm gonna end up having, like, I know you speak things into existence, it happens, but my birth plan right now is to have a vaginal delivery, possibly medicated, possibly not medicated. Haven't decided yet. But I just feel like with complications with gestational diabetes, and I'm not saying that, like, my sugar is always high, because it's not when I check it, but it just gives me anxiety when it is high. And, like, am I killing her? Is she dying inside? Like, is she okay? Like, yeah, I feel her kick here and there, but is she truly okay? And we will never know. We will freaking never know. Like, we will literally never know. And it is, I mean, obviously we will know. I mean, you know, whatever. But, I mean, I don't know. It just is a lot. It's a lot to deal with. And no one prepares you for this part, because my parents are both diabetic. So they're like, oh, those numbers are not that bad, but big of a deal. But truly, I could be killing her. And it gives me anxiety, and it literally makes me want to cry. Because anything that I eat that's sweet can kill her. I mean, maybe I'm just being over dramatic. Probably am, but I don't know. I just think everything hitting at once, it has done too much to me, and I'm like, I just can't do it anymore. I'm trying. Like, in all actuality, like, I've been trying, but it's not working all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna have a few almonds, just as one carrot, and I'm gonna just figure out, like, where my headspace needs to be. And I feel like everyone views me as, like, I'm being so rude or I'm being so obnoxious. I'm really not. I'm really not trying to, at least. I'm just really, like, when I get very into something, and I just want to make sure that, you know, she's alive, she's healthy, she's okay. Truly, I wanted to call the doctor today and just say, hey, that was also loud, I'm sorry. But I wanted to call and just be like, hey, I mean, this whole week, honestly, since I found out, I've been wanting to call any high number that I get. I just want to call and be like, hey, is this an okay number? Like, am I killing her? Like, is she okay? But I do have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. I had one on Monday. I have one on Wednesday this week. And I'm hoping that she's okay. I'm hoping that she's doing okay. Like, I've been doing extra, like, been counting her kicks. I've been, like, and I feel like I'm just going fucking overboard. But I also just feel, like, very overwhelmed with everything. And everyone's like, oh, it's okay. It's alright. Everything's okay. For who? For you. That's what it seems like. So, yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle on out of here. And I will talk to you guys a little later. This video is gonna kind of be all over the place because I think it's gonna be like when I tell you guys about the diagnosis, and also when I found out about it. And so you'll see me have a mental breakdown possibly sometime in this video, if it's not before this like time frame or whatever the case may be. I don't know, and they always say don't stress yourself out about it. Well, I have no idea, and I know no one who has had this. I mean, I know people who've had diabetes, of course, but not during pregnancy. And everyone's like, oh, it's temporary. It is, but it's 10 weeks of my life that left. 11, actually, but 10 weeks of my life that I have left to make sure I'm not killing her. And every day I feel like I'm killing her because either I'm not eating enough or I don't know. And it makes me so sad. It makes me so freaking emotional. And we're at a party right now, so can't do these things. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video. Like, not all the way, but you'll see me like in a second, but I'll look completely different probably. So yeah. Okay, so hey guys. And I don't even know where this video is probably all over the place, but welcome to Vlogmas. I don't even know what day Vlogmas this is or when I'm gonna post this video. It may be today, may not be today. I don't really know what I'm gonna post today, but I wanted to let you guys know I am heading, I do need to go into the house and grab these papers. I am heading to the doctor's office, so this is like a normal checkup day, but it's also to like follow up with like my blood glucose and everything like that. So that's what I'm doing today. It shouldn't be too long of an appointment, and I have a feeling of what they're gonna say, so I'm mentally prepared. I'm not gonna freaking cry this time. Emotionally, I've prepared myself for the worst, and I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen, which is fine at this point because I've mentally prepared for that, or at least I'm trying to mentally prepare for it right now. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted on what they exactly say and what everything exactly means, because with gestational diabetes, like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's okay, like, you're fine. A lot of people are like, no, you're not okay, like, it's very serious. Some people are like, oh, well, it's just based off of like what you eat, but I don't really know at this point. So I'm gonna let you guys know what they tell me, and kind of go from there. I am a little nervous, but at this point it is what it is. I'm just really ready for her to hurry up and be here because I'm ready for this to be over. Sometimes I feel like I'm killing her because my blood sugar is so high. And my blood sugar, like, if it is high, it's like 130 something. If it's low, then it's about like 80 something, like 80. So I mean, that's where it ranges from. It's nothing like ever extreme, as like an extreme number like a 160 or 170 or whatever the case may be. It ranges mainly in like the 120s. So yeah, or the 100s. Okay, hey guys, I did come, like, it's like 5 something right now, and I came from the doctor's office, and it actually was not really bad news. It's based off of my diet, so now I have to go to like weekly appointments until like everything with my diet is cleared up. And that like we find foods that kind of work for me, and things of that nature. I was prescribed, like, not prescribed, I was told to like try a vitamin that helps. So I'm gonna try to go to by the store and grab that vitamin. I'm also driving, which is why it seems like I'm not paying attention to you guys, but I was trying to find like this place where I want to take our pictures, but I don't really see it. So it looks like I'm not sure if we're gonna end up even taking our pictures there. But basically the doctor was, I mean the midwife was like, everything's fine, it's really based off of my diet, and we just need to find a diet that works for me, and her health and my health, so that everything is okay. I'm not killing her, guys, I'm not killing her, so that's good. I know it just feels that way when you get a negative number. It's so freaking discouraging. Like, if you have had gestational diabetes, then you understand, but it's so discouraging, and no one can relate, because 95%, since it happens to like, I want to say 7% of pregnancies, maybe 15%, between 7 and 15% of pregnancies, it happens. It doesn't happen to everyone, and because it doesn't, a lot of people don't know how to really, I'm sorry if you guys can hear that, a lot of people don't know how to react to things, or when you're talking to them, they don't know really what to say because they have never experienced it. And they stated that because both of my parents are diabetic, that's another likelihood, that obviously, like, I could possibly have issues in the future, which I have strived to not have those freaking issues in the future. Like, I've really worked my butt off, like, this whole entire time, like, as long as I can remember. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so sorry, people are just stopping in the middle of the road. So yeah, oh goodness, I'm sorry, pups. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much what happened at my appointment. Okay, so it is nighttime. It's 6:49, so I mean you can't see that, but it's 6:49. I am about to go inside and get me personally, I felt like it was something I was doing wrong, and with it being based off of my diet, I feel like it's my fault, and I know that it's not my fault, but it feels that way, and then I feel like I'm harming her in some kind of way, which is really, really hard and emotionally hard, because I never want to be the reason why my child, it doesn't get what they need to get. But it's really, really hard also to eat things that I don't really like, and I'm a picky eater already, so it's just not like easy. But I found some things that I feel like are gonna help, and I may like do like what I eat in a day, like for one of these videos. I may do like tomorrow, like what it's like to have gestational diabetes, and things like that. I do want to get her room cleaned, but I do want to mention, if you do, or if you are going through this, so if you do have it and if you are going through this, everything is going to be okay. It may just be because of your diet, it may be because of more, but don't feel like, you know, it's your fault, because it's not. It's really a placenta issue, and it's something that you can work on. Emotionally, yes, it's very hard because you can feel like you're responsible, but you are not. My doctor and, well, my midwife definitely assured me of that today. So You are not the cause for anything. It happens. Even though it happens to a percentage of us, it does happen, and more than likely, if it's managed properly, your baby will be just fine. So making sure that you're just communicating with your doctors or your midwives, then like explaining everything and how you feel and things of that nature, and seeing what they state. But it's hard. It really is hard. It's a hard situation, and I don't know if it was just like a lot last week and I just couldn't mentally absorb everything, and I just felt like everything was my fault. But that's probably why I had a mental breakdown at the beginning of this video. But everything is good. Baby girl is great. She is fine. She's healthy. We just have to figure out a diet that works for me, and I think that I found some things that work for me. So definitely stay tuned for the rest of these videos. But thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna try to piece these clips together as best as possible. But yeah, thank you. Great evening, night, or morning. Bye.